5.
Hello out there. Getting our seats. Sorry I had to start the camera this week. Andrew has homework, and that takes precedence over him hopping in here, so.
He's starting already. There's the dog's toy.
He hasn't made a noise in 2 hours.
No, he's been quiet for a while, and then here we go, right?
Of course.
Let's see.
Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and share it, and if you could all please share as well.
Yes, as usual, you're gonna hear my pitch of the week to please share with your friends. So
even if they're not your friends.
Even if they're not your friends, if you put them on Facebook, they just might.
You'll make friends.
You'll make friends.
Or they'll be mad at you.
Or they'll be mad. Be like, really? You shared this terrible show?
Yeah, sorry, they might get mad at you.
I'm teasing.
So go ahead and have a seat.
Seriously,
Our sound is up.
I can hear myself. Hold on
Obviously, the volume's working.
Hold on. Sorry. All right. I don't know why I can't get this to share right. Hold on.
So how is everybody doing this fine Monday evening?
October
1st.
We are in Halloween mode, if you can't tell. Aren't we always, though?
It's been Halloween since October.
Yeah, I
Since
know.
September. October.
Yeah, because Disney does Halloween.
I know, we're already over it.
I know, I'm already looking forward to Christmas.
I'm looking forward to turkey. Thanksgiving's
mad.
just around the corner. I like turkey. Go figure.
Well, and because, Disney goes from Halloween to Christmas almost immediately.
I think there's 7 days in between them this year.
So yeah, there's
Something
that.
like that.
Okay, so I am sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring, so please share.
So if you care, you'll share.
So yeah, if you care about us.
Somebody asked, do we ever do giveaways? Yes, we do.
We do them every week.
We do
Where
them
have you
every
been?
week.
We do them every week.
Elizabeth Guzman asked, do we ever do giveaways? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, and we give away good stuff too. Actually, at least I think it's good stuff.
It's okay.
All right. So okay, I guess I've shared enough. So
You've shared it to everywhere.
yeah, I guess.
These will not be given away though. These are my Hocus Pocus pop vinyls. I wanted to bring them down. I've been talking about them. They've been upstairs in my office, so I decided to bring them down for today's show.
Yeah, since we did talk about that, didn't we talk about that?
We did, and it's a Hocus Pocus themed show. There's a lot to talk about with Hocus Pocus. So
I'm wearing my Hocus Pocus
her
dress.
Hocus Pocus dress.
So we're all ready. Except I don't have Hocus Pocus ears because there aren't any.
But thank you for watching, Travis, and Elizabeth. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your service. In the air, she's walking from the Air Force Base.
Oh my gosh!
So thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We appreciate what you do for us. So thank you.
Okay, are you ready? My
She deserves a prize just for tuning in.
Exactly.
For all she does.
All she does.
Send us your address.
Okay, so my comments aren't loading correctly, shocker, but I will try to do my best.
Yeah, I don't know why. On a Windows machine they don't load. On my Apple, maybe you could use my other Mac.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna go with it like usual, because we always have mishaps and such. So you're used to that, right?
Elizabeth asked, why aren't there any Hocus Pocus ears yet? I asked the same question not more than 6 minutes ago.
Yes, because when I was getting ready for the show, he's like, you need Hocus Pocus ears. I'm like, I don't have Hocus Pocus.
I don't know what they put. Probably the eye from her book in one of them.
That'd be creepy.
Maybe a broom, a vacuum, and a mop in the other. Kind of in a circle.
They could do it with colors, they have the three witch colors somehow.
How about do 3
and
years?
And a black cat in the middle.
Do 3 years, one for each witch.
Maybe.
Spread them out, make it look like
okay,
March.
we're dragging this out.
Okay, sorry, let's get started. Hello and welcome to TMSM Weekly Live, show number 25 for October 1st, 2018. I'm Scott Atwood.
I'm Michelle Atwood.
And we've got a great show for you today. Well, we hope it's a great show.
We're going to try.
We never know anymore. That's the whole thing. It's weird. Disney puts out some news and we wonder, okay, that'd be great to talk about. But then the show runs around like, what are we going to talk about?
That's how he was today. He was like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, there's stuff. It's just, it hasn't been a a super exciting news week?
No, I mean there's been news, but nothing exciting, and so we always play catch up for the last couple of hours trying to get ready for the show.
Yeah, so what we usually do is we go back and look at the blogs and such for the week to come up with like some topics to talk about. And then of course we will try to pay attention to your comments as well.
Yes.
So if you have questions towards the end of the show, I will try to get to them too. So.
And next week's show should be a good one because we have a lot going on for the next week.
This week coming up is going to be busy.
But I will mention now, next Monday we will not be live. It will be on Tuesday, correct?
Yeah.
Because Michelle has a speaking engagement at
FSU.
FSU. At one of their clubs have asked Michelle to come and speak about the Main Street Mouse and the site, how she created it, the book, everything. It's a group of hospitality students from the Rosen School of Hospitality. They've asked her to come and speak to one of the classes about everything she's done. So we have to do that next Monday evening. So we won't be live with you guys next Monday, but we will be here on Tuesday.
You know we do make up shows when these things happen.
Yeah, we just don't cancel.
No, we don't. So yeah, I mean that's a bit scary for me that I have to talk in front of people. They said there's like maybe 50 people there.
That's nothing. There's 97 right now.
Yeah, but this is easy because like you're my friends and we're talking and everything's fine. But
There could be the 50 people in the room here.
they might be watching now.
They could be watching going, oh my gosh, that lady's going to be here next week. What are we doing?
We'll see. You know that if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a big advocate of stepping out of your comfort zone, even when you don't want to, even when you're scared, even when you don't think you can, even all that.
Even all the time.
All the time. So I really think that this is another step for me to actually do public speaking because I'm not a public speaker.
You are next week.
Oh yeah. So
Kind of
next
fell
week,
into that one. Thanks, Erica.
Yeah, Erica set that up.
Erica set her up with this one.
So yeah, we'll see.
So she's gonna have fun. No, we got that going on this week. We have a party on Wednesday we're going to. We have a Polite Pig at Disney
Media
Springs media event
tomorrow.
tomorrow night. Corey's going to be in town on the weekend.
Yes.
We're going to see Corey.
We have a lot.
We just have a lot going on this week, so we should have a lot to report next week for you guys. But
Yes.
it'll be on Tuesday, not Monday. So I'm sure Michelle will put out reminders all week, letting you guys
I'll
know
remind you.
that.
I'll remind you. And then for like tomorrow night, we're doing the media thing at the Polite Pig at Disney Springs. So watch our Instagram. And I'm sure I'll have updates. And then Wednesday.
She won't be eating Iowa.
Yeah, because I don't eat pig. Whether it's a polite pig or not polite pig, I don't eat pig.
I like all pig. Polite, rude, whatever.
So,
Oh, Vanessa Sipich's son-in-law is the manager there.
oh, get out!
Well, tell him we'll be coming there to
Vanessa.
see you tomorrow, Vanessa, and put a little bit extra bacon on my plate.
No. And then Wednesday night, friends of ours invited us to the DVC party
Yes.
at Studios.
Yes.
So we'll be doing that.
Thursday will be recovery from the Disney party at the studios.
Right, because all that ice cream and all that good. Jennifer wants to know how you win prizes. How you win prizes is when we do have a giveaway going, you have to share our blogs all week long, and then we pick a winner. And we've been doing this almost every Monday. And did we pick we didn't do a prize for today?
You and Lindsay ran a prize this week.
Yeah, me and Lindsay did one. Somebody won last week. They won the popcorn bucket and
The Stein.
the
right?
Stein. Yeah, so
From the Halloween party.
yeah. So I will probably do another giveaway maybe tomorrow.
We'll start one for tomorrow for next week's show on Tuesday.
And then we won't announce a winner until the show next week, and you have to watch the show if you want to win. So see, we like
No sneaking and watching the playback later and fast forwarding.
So anyway,
Although you could, we would have no idea.
so
It's just
anyway,
fun
we're
to
gonna
say.
go to we're going to the DVC party on Wednesday. We're seeing Corey this weekend. We are busy people.
And Corey's in town, and if anybody knows them guys from Alabama are party animals.
Oh yeah, and
He's watching right now. He's
And
going,
whenever Corey is in town, he picks up the southern drawl,
I do.
and I have to tell him stop it because
I can't help it.
I'm like stop it.
Me and Corey start talking, and I
No,
get
it's
laid back,
offensive.
boring.
Stop. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's talk.
He hangs
Disney.
out with me too much. He talks like he's from Michigan. Which
Which
means
I don't know what that means.
Means you have a potty mouth.
Really?
See? Shake it like a Polaroid picture. That's before himself. All right.
Okay, let's talk
So-
Disney, Shelly.
Disney, well, they announced, it was late last week, I believe, when they announced the early morning magic at Magic Kingdom is changing. Now, if you're familiar with this in the past, early morning magic happens before the park opens to the general public.
We talked about the one to the studios, I think, last week,
Right.
didn't we? Or the
And
week
what you
before?
do is you have so many rides that are available to only a small group of people. You have to buy a separate ticket for the event, and you also have to have a park ticket for the park that day also,
Yes.
or an annual pass holder ticket. So you're paying for an upgraded premium to be in the park when not very many people are there to ride the rides and check it out. But they've added a lot of things to this new one, correct?
Well, actually, I'll give you the rundown, like the short version of it. Disney Early Morning Magic is in Fantasyland. Like we talked about, the one at the studios is Toy Story Land. This one's Fantasyland. Let's see. Magic Kingdom, obviously, because that's where Fantasyland is.
Unless they moved it.
Unless they moved it.
That would
somewhere.
be news. That would be breaking news.
Breaking news.
That would get us a lot of hits. Fantasyland's moving.
Yeah.
Click on the site.
No. Okay, so breakfast is at Cosmic Rays for Magic Kingdom's Early Morning Magic. And breakfast is, it seems like it's the same setup as what I told you guys about the studios. Breakfast is from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And I have the menu here.
Oh, you do?
The menu is, from what I was read, it's a scrumptious breakfast at Cosmic Rays, which will include cheese and cured meats, scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, pancakes, and more, it says.
And more.
And more. More means whatever else we can put.
So I'm guessing it's probably really similar to the breakfast they had at the studios.
I would guess so. Maybe like a yogurt bar and things like that.
But the rides, and just like it's weird because I feel I'm having like bad deja vu because we've already talked about this, but wrong park.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 7:45 to 9 is when you can get into the park and go on the rides before the masses come in.
And they're just in Fantasyland, so you don't have to go that far. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot of time, but if there's hardly anybody in the park, you'll be able to ride all the rides at least once.
Mine Train, which is, you know, you want to get on the Mine Train while you can, because it is like impossible.
We haven't rode it in like a year.
We can't get on the Mine Train because there's never a fast pass available, and I refuse to stand in line for over an hour for the Mine Train. And I love the Mine Train, but I guess we're just snobby pass holders. We just don't want to.
We just wait until we get a pass.
If we happen to get one, then okay.
Exactly.
But anyway, so it's what's in Fantasyland. You know, Ariel's back there.
Tea party.
Princess Fairy Tale Hall is part of that, so you can go see the princesses without a long line.
Which is a huge benefit because most of the princesses are like 45 minutes to an hour.
You know what? If you can, I really, okay, I'm gonna throw my opinion. If I was going to spend money for an early morning magic, I would prefer to do it at Magic Kingdom because there's more to do in Fantasyland than there is in Toy Story Land. And if I'm going to spend $80 for a breakfast and rides for a 2-hour window...
$79, let's be real.
Okay, $79. I would rather go to a park that is, there's more to do. And there's more to do in Fantasyland and Toy Story Land.
But we both have agreed that we prefer the party after hours.
I still like after hours better.
After hours party because you'll get 2 to 3 hours, not very many people in the parks, all the snacks and things you want, and you just literally walk on every ride.
Which is great.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
So yeah, so 7:45 to 9 in the morning, $69 for kids, $79 for adults. Breakfast at Cosmic Rays. You can eat between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. So it's only a 2-hour window.
But our advice would be to get there and do the rides first. Because you only have the hour and 15 minutes to do all your rides. So you do your rides until 9 o'clock, then you'll have breakfast after that from 9 to 10. Get ready for the park, and once they open, then you can go do all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah,
Magic Kingdom for the day. So that's probably your best bet to do it that way.
But
no matter how hungry you are, just try to wait till 9.
No matter how hungry you are.
Just wait it out. It's worth it.
But I prefer, Sarah just said you can't beat Disney at night. Yeah. I agree. We've already talked about this, so people, you know, who are like having deja vu with me because we talked about Early Morning Magic 2 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago when you were at the studio.
It was 2 weeks, I believe. I'm not a morning person. I'm just not. I hate to get up super early and like haul myself over to do activities.
For the most part, we hate to ever get up.
I'll get up, but I don't like to be. I don't even sleep well, so I can't even say it's that. I'm just not a morning person. So if I had to choose between Early Morning Magic and Disney After Hours or After Dark or after whatever that is, I would prefer evening. Right. Just saying.
And the evening party is longer. And you honestly, it is such a great deal. And I don't think in the evening you need to have a Disney park ticket for the park itself. I think you can just have that after hours event.
Yeah, because it starts at 10.
And I think that's what makes it a better selling point because it was a little bit more. I think it was $109 for that.
Yes, but you get ice cream, you get
popcorn,
all
soda, water,
that stuff.
Everything you want. And there is really no lines. I mean, it was even less than what a party is. Like a slow Halloween party night, this is even less than that. I mean, if you're coming to the park and you have one day and you want to do everything, if you can do that after hours party, I would do it.
Yeah, I would say. But if you're a morning person and you prefer breakfast and being up at the crack of dawn to go do rides and all that happy
Well,
stuff.
when you say it that way.
No, I'm just saying, if you're a morning person, then
Right.
early morning magic is the way to go.
Look, Lorraine says she gets up at 2 a.m. to go to Magic Kingdom every
No,
morning.
sometimes I have kids who fall asleep by 2, or I wake up at 2 and I can't go back to. That's awful. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about my problems. Anyway, next. But yeah, okay, so that is early morning magic.
And as more information comes out on it, we'll be happy to share it with you guys. But
course.
that's all we know as of right now.
Right now. All right. So, oh wait, how bad is the mine train for the party? Which party? Like early morning? There is no.
The wait would be almost maybe minutes.
Probably walk on.
Yeah, you walk in. I know when we did the after hours one, they had everybody walk through the fast pass queue.
Yes.
And we walked right into the little cottage area where you get on the carts.
Yeah, you don't even walk to the big line. And the same thing for early morning when for Slinky Dog. I had I walked through the fast pass line, not the regular line, and you walked like right on.
And the carts weren't even full.
So Halloween party, Patrick. I'm sorry.
Oh, Halloween party.
The line there's always a line. I'd say at least a half hour.
Yeah, but it's not nearly as bad as it is on a normal day. My advice might be to wait till later in the evening, because sadly a lot of people leave the Halloween party after the fireworks, which I don't get, but they do.
Yeah, because if you're gonna go to the Halloween party, and they run the early parade and then the later parade. They have Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular show.
3 times.
3 times. The last show was at midnight. And for some reason, a lot of people after Happy Hallowishes, which is around
10:15, I think it starts to talk about 10:30.
You still got 2 hours of the party after that, and a lot of people leave. So, like in our experience, if you stay later, you get on more rides if you want to do that. The trick or treating is better because they're going to give you more candy later in the night.
They want to get rid of their buckets, so they have to. So it's definitely our opinion is that if you want to ride rides, do it later, just because you probably have more time. Because a lot of people want to meet the characters. I mean, a lot of the annual pass holders, usually when we go to these parties, we don't ride the rides. Usually,
we don't.
Usually annual pass holders are going to meet the characters, trick or treat, see the shows, the parade, the fireworks. That's really it.
And so for those asking about the after hours party and all that stuff, Suzanne is putting links on this thread. All this information we have on our website, and she's actually linking, so thank you, Suzanne.
Right, and you can always go to Main Street Mouse. There's a search function there, so you can search anything and it should find it for you.
MainStreetMouse.com, themainstreetmouse.com. TheMainStreetMouse.com.
We should probably buy Main Street Mouse too.
Yeah, we probably should.
Now somebody else is gonna buy it. Watch, I just lost that one.
Yeah, Brittany, that's she linked that one too.
Yes.
New dates for Disney after hours. Yep, Brittany, right above where Suzanne wrote.
Yeah, she just said.
Right above you.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
I want to go back to the party.
I know we're debating on whether we're gonna go back to Halloween party or not.
Because the 2 times we went both times to cover for media. So we really like to go. Oh, there goes Jack. We would really like to go and enjoy the party. Jack, come here. Oh, come here. He's such a small little fat dog. And he's more scared of everything. It's when you got a glass window in front of you that he's really tough.
Yeah, Andrew, can you do something about that? Again, for you new people, that's Jack, our fat little bulldog that always barks or makes noises during our live.
And he's too heavy that I can't just pick him up really easily and show him to you guys. So
well, you could, but he probably
we're gonna get a little table. We're just gonna.
I know. I really want to get like a little platform. Okay.
And Andrew just made him cry.
No.
Put him down. Leave him be. Leave him be. Sorry. So sorry. What a mess. Okay, anyway,
That's your dog.
So, next subject. And it's not the dog.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Disney Cruise Line had a big announcement last week.
Yeah, very big announcement actually. They put together a whole little Broadway style show number.
They did. They did.
It.
Did you watch it?
Did you see
we had the live feed for
If
it.
not, I think it's still the replay probably at our site, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, hello from Michigan, our home state. Hello,
Michigan. Hello, Maureen.
Jack is part of the show. Yes, he is. He always makes an appearance.
Actually,
somehow.
I'll tell you, there is no Jack. It's a sound bite that I play. It just sounds like it.
Now he's right there.
Now you can hear him.
Okay. Anyway, the cruise line announcements last week. New Orleans is, or New Orleans, whichever you want to call it.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is where there's going to be a Disney Wonder. is going to have have that as a port.
It's going to become a port. There's only going to be 6 initial cruises out of there for the next season, but then I believe after that it's going to become a full-time port after that for the Wonder.
Is it?
I believe that's what I was reading. I could be wrong.
I thought I read it's only October. No.
No, it's for this season. Next season.
February 7th through March 6th is when the Disney Wonder is going to be sailing out of New Orleans.
Right.
Booking for that is on October 4th. It begins.
I could be wrong. I thought I read that it said it was going to become a permanent port eventually, but maybe I was wrong.
I don't know. I'm a little confused because
But-
I watched the announcement.
Yeah. The Wonder is going to be a very busy ship next year.
Yeah, okay.
In
He
2020.
researched, so.
I did. The Wonder is going to be doing. They're going to be doing the 6 cruises out of New Orleans. They're going to be doing 2 cruises because Disney is returning back to Honolulu. So they're going to be doing 2 cruises from Vancouver to Honolulu. I think one's a 9-day and one's a 10-day. And then they're also going to be doing 2 cruises to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they're adding Puerto Rico
So
again.
the Wonder is going to be a very busy ship, and I think it all takes place like in the first half of 2020. So if you wanna
Yeah,
get
it's
on
like
those
all.
cruises-
It's all like when we were talking about our TMSM fan cruise for next year. That's in September, so you have like lots of time to prepare. What I found interesting about this is that this like October 4th is this week that you'd have to book it, and the sale dates start in February. So you don't have you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have as much time to pay it off as one might normally have.
Well, it's 2020.
Shoot. Because I don't know my years.
You have more time.
But I have more time. So wait a second, then I'm confused. Now I'm embarrassed because I'm tired. Normally though, what's the booking window for?
Usually I think it's a year, just
Is
over
it a year?
Right about a year or so. So,
So
they're
are they
actually giving
letting
you more.
Are they letting you book extra because it's a special cruise?
Possibly.
Does anybody know that?
Anybody who's a travel agent who's on, please chime in.
Yeah, if
and let
anybody
us know
wants
what
to
you
tell
think.
us, then
Suzanne
please.
did just put up the link of the article.
Okay,
That explains in
Suzanne
more
put up.
detail,
See, oh
so-
my God, I cannot believe. I'm like, oh yeah, it starts. I don't even know my years. I was saying earlier that I don't sleep very well at night. now you know.
What's sleep?
What's sleep? I mean, and I don't even know what year it is.
We need to get My Pillow to sponsor us and get a couple of My Pillows, 'cause they say you can
We
sleep
need
with
My Pillow. That's what they say anyway. You're gonna go
Either
to
that or Ambien. Whoever wants to sponsor us first, we will allow
My
you to.
Pillow or Ambien. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Just kidding. Just
Just
kidding. No,
kidding.
not really. If My Pillow really wants to sponsor us, $50 pop, we'll take them.
So people were excited about Hawaii. And
there's
then
only 2 cruises going to Hawaii, so it's only you got a small window. I mean, I'm sure they're going to book up fast because there is such a small window, and everybody wants to go to Hawaii. And somebody like you who won't fly,
that's what I was just gonna say. Now I would love to go to Hawaii someday,
but she would have to get on a plane from here to Vancouver
which is probably still far.
to go to Hawaii.
Right. Oh, I guess it really.
And then back.
That's not gonna help me out then.
Although
All right.
Vancouver, you could fly over land, where if you're going straight to Hawaii, you're going to be over the ocean. Which I know bothers you to fly over water.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, fly over water. But then he said that we wouldn't like the idea of having to go, on a ship across the ocean to.
I don't know if I would like being in the
I
ocean
think you're
then.
thinking like Titanic because it was like a big,
Well, let's think about
big
it.
stretch of water with nothing. That's a little scary.
Well, that's what Hawaii is. It's a big stretch of water till you hit land. You're going from Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia, sorry, all the way down the west coast of the U.S., all the way to Hawaii.
That's far.
That is. It's like 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not doing it. Well, we'd have to fly to Canada. The thought of flying from here to Canada to get on the boat to go to Hawaii, to go back to Canada to get on a plane to come back here.
Wouldn't it have been better?
We need like a 3-week vacation. This is a 9 to 10 day cruise.
Okay, so wouldn't it have been better though? Because like when you go, from what I hear, and I've never been to Hawaii, but from what I hear, a lot of layovers when you go to Hawaii, you
Yes.
stop in California.
Yes, my dad actually lived in Las Vegas, and when he went to Hawaii, he flew to California and California to Hawaii and back. And most of them I've always heard are from California to Hawaii.
So wouldn't that make more sense to have a port out of California?
I'm sure they do, but maybe they just want to give you extra days in the ocean.
I don't know. Apparently,
how
I don't
that
know what
works.
I'm talking about this evening.
Don't know how that works. Not cruise experts.
But yeah.
Been on one.
Yeah, well, we've only been on one.
One Disney one. She's been on others. I've only been on one Disney.
But you know what though? The other ones that I've been on, I was on Royal Caribbean and I was on Carnival. Now this is years and years ago. When I still lived with my parents, they took my brother and I on Royal Caribbean, and back then that was Royal Caribbean as opposed to Carnival was like top notch.
Right.
There wasn't.
It wasn't Disney.
No, but we didn't even. I don't know. But Royal Caribbean was like where it's at, and I know a lot of people still like Royal Caribbean. But I will say, like Carnival was the bottom of the list for me. The food wasn't as good.
It's still the cheapest.
It's still the cheapest, especially like if you just want to go on a quick trip. Carnival is your cheapest bet. But though, here's the bad part, and people have said this before, and Jody Stamp that watches,
right.
she's even mentioned to me
she
recently.
She just
went on a cruise that was non-Disney, and the bad part is once you take a Disney cruise, then you're not super impressed with other cruise lines.
Right, that's what I'm waiting for, because like her parents are going on our fan cruise with us, and they've been on plenty of other cruises, so I'm curious to see how they feel after going on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, because my parents have done Royal Caribbean many times.
We're gonna have to put them live on the camera and let them tell us.
My mom, I remember when I was booking my Carnival trip. This is years ago. She was like, I don't know, Carnival's a party boat, and I'm like, okay, what's a party boat? Now you gotta remember, my mother. Party
boat would be the boat we're on because Paula and Michelle are gonna be there, and Suzanne. There's gonna be a party on our ship.
Because I'm not really sure what she meant. I think she's meant there was a lot of partying.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the nightclubs and the bars and the drinking and the whatever, and not as much entertainment.
Right.
Hence party boat. But yeah, Disney is different.
Right. And I think Disney's doing a lot of this cruising stuff, though, with the Wonder moving around, because in 21, 22, and 23, they're introducing 3 new ships, which haven't been introduced yet, as to what their names are going to be, where they're going to be stationed out of. But I think that's why they're starting to find other ports for the ships, because they're going to need to spread it out. They're going to have a total of seven
People are agreeing with party boat, except for Paula Cunningham, whoop whoop party boat, because if you are on the boat, it's a party boat. Now, Paula is my best friend in Michigan. Her and Michelle are my Michigan
and Suzanne
besties.
And Erica,
and Suzanne,
with her and them.
They're all coming on the fan cruise next year. So if you guys want to come with us, David's Disney Vacation Club Rentals is putting us out.
I'm gonna tell you what, just to watch the 5 of them.
No. My parents are going too. No, because he's making it sound bad, and it's not like that. It is not like that. It's too expensive to be like that.
There is a nightclub area for adults only on one of the floors on the Dream, and I have a feeling they will be there late night and get up early in the morning.
Paula just said I have the Zantac and a martini.
There we go.
Ready.
See, the good thing is Paula's a nurse, so she knows how to get you ready and get you going, no matter how late you are up the night before.
Yeah. So no, it won't be like that, because
first off, it'd be too expensive to do that. Really expensive to have a really.
All right, you ready to talk like real talk?
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's do it. Let's get real.
Let's get real.
Let's get real. So when we were on our Disney cruise, we were doing media things, so we had a schedule of stuff that we had to do. Now
early morning stuff to do.
Yeah. So like when we were away and we actually got to take a few hours with the kids and go sit, and it was cold, it was January, I was sitting by the pool. we were gonna sit by that pool. I don't care if it was cold.
The sun was out, it just wasn't warm.
It was barely out. I think I had a jacket on, a bathing suit and a jacket.
Sun had a coat on.
So we had, they have the souvenir glasses, because you gotta have the souvenir glasses. Paula, pay attention, because we were probably gonna have some to take home. And they had the frozen drinks like lined up, and then you could go and they had one that tasted like a banana daiquiri.
They had every flavor you could.
They had one that I was interested in, was it was a strawberry daiquiri and a pina colada mixed together. So it sounded wonderful. However, you spend $12 for a drink.
You get that nice cup.
You get the cup, but the drinks are not strong.
No.
So you would have to, if you're going to get crazy, or like a party boat, like Carnival, let's say, which the drinks are cheaper, you would have to really put in a lot of money.
What you do is you find your friend who's going to drink a little bit too much that has a nice credit card, and let them hook you
Like
up all
Michelle
night.
Berna.
Like Michelle Berna.
She's
If you
gonna
stand
watch
by
this
the
and be
bar,
like, "What?"
if you stand by the bar when Berna's up there and it's been a couple drinks, you might be buying for the whole bar.
Yeah.
I can attest to it. I've seen her do it. Not on a ship, but I've seen her do it at other places.
So,
But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They will all stay in line.
It'll be fine. But what I'm saying is that if you're interested in coming with us next year on the Disney Dream in September, we have an event tab on the Facebook page. You know, you have a whole year to pay for it, and it's
less than now.
Less than. It's gonna be like the meetups, but on a boat, and we're gonna go to
We're on
Castaway Key.
We're on to Bermuda.
It's gonna be great, and I'm really excited because my parents are gonna be there. I'm excited because my best girlfriends are gonna be there, and all of having Main Streeters on the boat. It's gonna be just awesome.
And we're already working on a mini itinerary of what we're gonna do. We're actually talking because the ship sets sail on Monday. We're gonna see because I don't think they leave port till like 5 or 5:30. So maybe about 3 o'clock, if we can get enough people together somewhere, we could do a quick live version of TMSM Weekly Live on that Monday in the afternoon. Before we leave port, while we still have a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely during that week to try to do live feeds and keep everybody included that could not come with us.
And one of the things I asked for specifically was to get us a room where we can do a Q&A with the fans who come there.
Yeah.
To talk to you guys and have you guys ask us questions and just hear what we have to say. So we're really hoping that takes place. David and his people, they're really working to make it a great week for everybody. They're putting together an agenda. It's going to be so much fun.
And when you book through David's, you get special swag and onboard credits. So you want to go through David.
Them, definitely, so you can get the merchandise and things like that. And then we'll of course have stuff on the ship. We'll have buttons and pins and stuff like that handing out to people.
And then for those that had asked as well, I'm kind of jumping around, but our meetup, we'll still have a meetup on land next year. And then our one this year, Epcot. Scott and Corey are working on a scavenger hunt to add to the fun.
We're going to do some type of scavenger hunt. And if you take a picture with Michelle's favorite mascot at Epcot, that could be bonus points.
Wait a minute, what? Is that no?
If you can find the stuffed animal, we can't find the real one because he's not around anymore. Corey told me he used to walk around the park though. Your favorite mascot.
Wait a second. Wait. Okay, hold on. So you're incorporating Figment in this?
Of course we are, Corey.
I don't think that's great to add to the meetup.
And if you can get a picture of Michelle holding a Figment,
which you're not gonna. You're not gonna.
I dare anybody to ask her, she will not say no. She'll say no now. She won't say no then.
Again, I still think that it was really silly of me to do Epcot.
I think we need to contact the people at Disney to see if they can bring Figment back out as a meet and greet for that evening, because I think that would be fantastic.
Oh, sure, because they're going to do that for us.
They're going to have Santa Claus, they're going to have Father Christmas, they're going to have all of the different...
They're not going to have, like, Figment and a Santa hat.
We need Figment Claus. Figment Claus. Corey, that's your job.
Corey, no. Wait a second. You know what? Okay.
And we'll find the Dream Finder, we'll have him come and he can bring the little puppet one.
Okay, so I'm just... all right. I'm just going to say this because it does not matter what I say, and I know this because my staff likes to harass me whenever they can. Now, you always joke with me, boss lady, this and that. Oh, no. If they can harass me, they will.
Who doesn't like to give their boss a hard time, though? I mean, really. If you have a boss that you know you can tease and not get in trouble, who doesn't do that?
You guys are pretty relentless. So I know if I resist too much that Corey's just gonna Figment it up even more. So
Corey's gonna come dressed as Figment. Actually, Corey's gonna come dressed as the Dream Finder.
No, Figment pulling on Santa's sleigh. Robert, you're not helping.
Target is way too easy.
Yay, Figment.
It's gonna be Figment everywhere.
Did he just say the Target is way too easy?
You know what? Let's all get Figment shirts for this year's. You know how they use Figment for everything at Epcot? We should put him on our shirt for the year somehow.
No.
We need to start working on that. Troy, if you're watching, if you're hearing this, we need to come up with a design this year for the 2018 meetup with Figment somewhere in the design.
I'm gonna say no.
I make the shirts, she don't.
Well, I'm not wearing a Figment shirt. And
everything else
okay, then at least do me this favor, Corey. don't make it all Figment. Like if you're gonna have a scavenger hunt for our attendees to go and have fun, let's not make it all Figment based.
The prize is a stuffed Figment. Autographed by Michelle.
No. And just so you know,
she despises Figment.
I do. And here we're still got this stupid hat to give away. Maybe we'll do that for next week.
That's Corey's when he gets here this weekend.
I'm not. I put this hat on last week just to humor you people, and I got screenshots.
Corey said it won't all be Figment, just 3/4.
No.
And then we're gonna bring Figment on the cruise with us.
No. So yeah, I'm just no.
So you give her telling us you don't like something.
Okay, maybe. So if I change it now and say I love Figment,
then we're gonna bring John from the Carousel Progress.
I don't hate John from the Carousel
He hasn't
Progress.
done nothing since 1964.
You're the one who says that John is lazy.
He sits there while his wife does all the work in the house. And he's been
true.
sitting there since the 1964 World's Fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did go into Carousel Progress to kill some time on Saturday.
He's still sitting there.
And it's so funny.
Burning the chick or the turkey.
So funny that I know that it's dated and I know that it's classic and I know it's just you feel bad for his wife. I mean, she's doing everything and he's sitting there. She's putting the wallpaper up and all this stuff, and then
it needs an update. I mean, it's funny to go in there and laugh at it, but like the Country Bear Jamboree, it's really inappropriate. Funny.
But the reason that somebody asked about Epcot, the reason we're doing it at Epcot this year is to do holidays around the world, and we've done Magic Kingdom the past few years, and it's my favorite park, but people, I won't say who, I have some friends who have been harassing me to move it to Epcot, so
it's funny that we always do Epcot or Magic Kingdom. We don't even look at Animal Kingdom to even consider. And Hollywood Studios, there's not enough there to keep everybody busy.
Well, we did a mini one at the studios before. I don't know if we could have. But no, we're not going to change it. No, it's too late now. Maybe we'll do a mini.
And next year, we're probably going to do the meetup probably about the same time, being that we're doing the cruise in September. We'll probably do the meetup in November,
probably
December.
the meetup will be Christmas time again next year. It's funny because I was looking at Facebook memories because they like to remind you of stuff. Some good, some bad. But the meetup was a year ago around this time. And
we were dying.
It was misery. Not the people that came to the meetup.
It was so hot.
It was so ungodly hot. Oh, and I vowed that we will never do a September meetup again.
Never. No.
Because it was misery. Just absolute misery.
No, we were dead, and then we walked like 20-some thousand steps that day. And it's just
yes. It was just awful. So that was a nice reminder as to why September wasn't good. And what was funny is that we were walking around Magic Kingdom, and I don't want to say by the time we got back to the Haunted Mansion, people were just like dying of sweat.
They were actually melting.
And and people were like, why did we do this in September again? I mean, they were happy to be there, but they were in misery just like the rest of us.
What's funny though is the very first meetup was at Epcot.
It was.
There was a mini meetup at Epcot.
Yep.
Then we did our first yearly one at Epcot.
Yep.
Which is weird because the Main Street Mouse, you would thought we wanted to be on Main Street, USA.
Yeah, we did the first one at Epcot.
We did the first one at Epcot.
Oh, why did we pick Epcot?
Because you wanted to go there.
I did?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Because you said if you got nervous, it's the only place where you get a drink. To relax your nerves.
There you go again with the... and I didn't even drink it at that one because... No. And it went off well.
It did. It went great.
It went great. But we're not...
But I just remember going in and she's like, nobody's going to be there. Nobody's going to show up.
Well,
Nobody cares about the site that much. And then we go there and there's all these people there and she just started crying. The best one, though, was the first one at the Magic Kingdom the next year. Because we're running late, of course. Because I had Paula, and Michelle all getting ready here to go over there. And I know to get to the Magic Kingdom takes about 45 minutes extra, no matter what you do. and the girls wouldn't get ready, so finally I get ready, and then Corey's texting me as we're getting off the boat, and he goes, "There's already about 60 people here outside the mansion waiting for you."
No, he's picking up
See,
Corey's accent over the text, mind you.
So I said to her, well, Corey said there's about 50 or 60 people out there. No, there's no way there's that many people there. She's like, I have to run to the bathroom, so go run ahead and tell him I'll be there in a minute.
I thought Corey was messing with me.
He wasn't messing with her at all.
Because Corey messes with me. So I'm like, oh, there's not that many people there yet. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
there's no way that many people were there.
The porch at Memento Mori was packed. The whole area in front of the mansion was packed.
So we went to the Rapunzel bathroom, and then we were coming around the corner, and we walked around Memento Mori, and there were Main Streeters on the porch of the store, all around it. I mean, it was just crazy. And the more people came throughout the day. And by the castle picture at the end of the night, we probably had over 100 people.
No, we had over 150.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
And we've had some great things happen. I mean, the meetups have been so much fun. The crowd's gotten bigger every year. People come and go throughout the day, and that's fine. We want you guys to enjoy your day, but we do set up a couple times where we do the picture. We do try to set up fast passes rides where we can all kind of go in about the same time. For some reason, we always get the whole group in the stretching room at the mansion.
Yes.
Which is fun because everybody in there is doing the whole spiel.
Everybody's that guy and saying that spiel of the stretching room.
Which is it's so much fun because we're louder than they probably hear us in the next stretching room.
Yeah. So it's, you know what, I love doing it at the Magic Kingdom. I love the meetups at the Magic Kingdom, but I'm giving into pressure and we're switching it to Epcot this year.
Maybe next year we'll bring it back to the Magic.
But no, because I don't know if you've done holidays around the world at Epcot, but they have the big Christmas tree up. Mm-hmm. There's decorations in almost every country. Yes. They have special food.
There's a storyteller in most of the countries talking about
special merchandise, Christmas. Of course. And then they have, even though it's hot in Florida, they have like different like hot cocoa and coffee drinks and cookies.
The processionals at Candlelight Processionals that night that we're doing it. Whoopi Goldberg is actually the narrator that night.
Yeah, Whoopi's the narrator that night, but we're not gonna squeeze in the processional because there's no way we could all get.
I'm gonna get Whoopi and Santa to come out and take a picture with our group.
No, you're not. In a Figment hat.
If we get Whoopi, Santa, and Figment in the picture with you.
No.
That's it.
No.
If anybody has everybody spam Whoopi Goldberg, Figment people, and Santa. Everybody send Santa letters.
No.
We'll get that to happen.
You know, I put a lot of faith in you people.
That's your
Corey,
fault.
Suzanne.
That's like trusting the kids with the house when you go away for the weekend.
No, I'm just going to accept it that I'm probably going to get harassed that day. And as long as we have a fun day, it's all right. Let's see. When will the itinerary go out? Probably 30 days out is when we can book it, right?
Yes, because if you're local, you can't book fast passes until 30 days out, and we are local. If we did decide to stay at a resort that weekend, we could. We can't.
We have host guests.
No, they stay here. We go to the resort. We leave them our car. We go to the resort. And
so we're gonna let the girls stay here. We're gonna leave.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, so we'll put that out, and we're not gonna. I mean, obviously, we're probably maybe. I was gonna say we're not gonna be able to get like Frozen Ever After or anything, to Corey's dismay, but we might be able to get Soarin' if we're lucky.
We might be able to get something.
We're gonna try, but then there's gonna be like the easy stuff that we can do.
Well, the first one at Epcot, one of the greatest moments of the whole day with the big meetup the first year. Not only was it the first time all our staff at that time had come together, and we met each other finally face to face, all of us at the same time. But Chuck, who is no longer with us, sadly, and Mike had set up a special picture where we had actually got to go into the character spot, and we took a picture with Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy all at the same time with our group, which was just phenomenal. And Michelle Perna, who she was speaking about, had never been to Disney in her life. No. This was her first trip ever. And she walked in there, and of course, tears going down her eyes. And Mickey grabbed her, and they had she had her moment to cry and love on Mickey, and more people went to go up to Mickey. Mickey pushed him away. He was like, no, it was her moment.
Yeah.
So it was magical to see that happen for an adult. I mean, it was it was fun. And we hope we can make another moment like that happen this year with something. Who knows what we'll be able to do, but hopefully something like that happens again.
Yeah, I mean, I was impressed. I always amazes me any little bit of extra magic that we get for the Main Street Mouse, I appreciate that so much, and I don't expect it. So the fact that they closed the character spot for our group and gave us that time was huge.
There was about 50 of us probably in that.
Because the group split up.
Yeah.
You know, some of the group went to get something to drink, and some of the group
Had
had
fast
Pass for Soren. We just got off of Soren. So the group split up. So there was about 50 of us. Because, like I said, some of them didn't have the fast passes and stuff. But that was something I'll never forget.
It was awesome.
Because it was
just
awesome.
To see Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy all come together in Mickey's area, I believe is where they did it. Was just it was awesome. It was just an awesome thing that we got to say we did with our group. We had that happen there a couple years ago at the Magic Kingdom. They were taping for, I think it was the Thanksgiving Day show, and Mark Daniel came and took a picture with our group. He's the MC. He does all the Disney live videos. He does all this stuff for Disney, and he actually came and took a picture with our group, which was fun. We've been so blessed that so many cool things have happened when our group is together in the parks, and we don't want that to ever stop. That's what makes the magic happen.
And it's always a fun time.
It really is.
And that's why I'm excited about the cruise too, because the cruise is going to be amazing. But this year's meetup, it's coming up so fast. It's already October 1st.
Yes.
You know, the first full weekend of December, 7th, 8th, and 9th is meetup weekend, and time goes so fast. So pretty soon.
And when that weekend hits, it's such a blur for us because it goes by so quick. And then we recover for like the first 2 days after it.
Yeah.
And then we just sit back and we go, that's when we go back and we look at our photos and we think about everything we went
it's
through.
just so good.
And Michelle will start doing her write-ups about it. And that week's blog about Florida living it's always a great blog because it always recaps the entire weekend and what we did.
Because I love meetup weekend. I think it's probably one of my favorite parts of the job, really. And it's an extra part. I mean, not every website does meetups and such.
No, and the ones that do, I've never seen them get the kind of crowd that we're blessed to have come out and hang out with us for the day, which is just awesome.
Because
of us.
Because we try to make it very welcoming, and we're one big family, so you can come and hang out with us.
Because of Jack.
It's because of Jack.
Our dog who can't go.
And then those of you that again, just like with the cruise and anything else, we'll do live feeds from the meetup so that you can follow us that day. Whether what we do, we're thinking Disney Springs or something Friday night. So that weekend we'll try to do live feeds so those of you that are watching from home can feel included. Because I know there's a lot of people that would love to be able to come and can't. So we'll do our best to try to keep everybody included.
Definitely.
Try.
Yeah, we're always doing things throughout the day. As long as neither one of us get banned on Facebook for copyright.
Corey said other meetups are ghetto. See, and then with Corey. With Corey in attendance, I mean, why wouldn't
with Corey in attendance, you never know what's going to happen.
Why wouldn't you?
Really, you're not going to know what to expect with Corey.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Corey hasn't been in one in quite a few years.
He hasn't been in a couple of years. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. So,
it'll be fun.
All right, so we actually had some, I don't know how,
we really went off the trails. No wonder people are dropping off.
I know, sorry. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the VIP pass holder shopping really quick, because we want to try to wrap it up by 8 o'clock because there's, new TV shows on.
We better get moving. I've got 14 minutes.
Okay, let's try. Okay, so.
If you have to go, you have to go.
If you have to go, I'm sorry. So Disney did something new this past weekend. They did a VIP pass holder
on Friday, wasn't it?
Was it Friday morning? It was
28th,
early Friday morning, like from
7:30
to 9 at the Emporium at Magic Kingdom, and it was just for pass holders. So our resident merchandise reporter Lindsay, of course, was in the thick of it all.
It made me realize I'm glad we didn't go.
No, she had messaged me. We talked about going because they had not just pass holder merchandise, but they had other Nightmare Before Christmas, the 25th anniversary merchandise.
Haunted Mansion.
They were giving out wristbands and they gave out little snacks and stuff. But it was supposed to be done at 9 o'clock, and she's still messaging me, sending me pictures from the event at 9, and there was still a line.
And that's when the park opened to the public.
Because there was the new Villains Ear Hat Doonies that was a big draw.
They launched that day.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it was the Nightmare stuff. It was the Doonies and a couple.
It was if you got it last month, they had the Hatbox Ghost, the new plush. that comes for the Haunted
Yeah.
Mansion. So they launched the Hitchhiking Ghost one,
which was more expensive
which
than
is
the
more
last
expensive,
one.
but you're getting 3 of them this time.
But-
But it was, and then there was like there was some Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise that came out for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, I have one thing. Hold on. This was one of the shirts that was released at the pass holder event, but now everybody can get it. I don't know if you can see it. It says 25 years of something or other. I can't see what it says. But that's the logo for the 25th anniversary Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's such a good year because we got Nightmare Before Christmas this year, plus Hocus Pocus both making their 25 years.
Yeah.
So really cool.
So and then they have the same this print for the annual pass holders, but it's just like a dark gray and white. There's no color to it.
Right.
And then like down here it says pass holder, like at the bottom.
Right. Yeah.
But we didn't buy that. So.
No, I didn't like the way it fit. I was gonna get it, but I didn't like the style of shirt.
So that's what that was all about. Let's see what else. Oh, and then like he just said, both movies, Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas, are celebrating 25 years this year.
That's crazy.
Crazy because
That was the year I graduated.
Jeez, you're dating yourself, Alex.
I don't care.
I'm old.
I
Okay.
got gray. I admit it.
Okay. But
It was my 5th time trying to graduate.
He's such a liar. Okay, so fans of Hocus Pocus like myself, Freeform's 31 days or
31
Nights
days.
of Halloween
Instead of
starts
13
tonight.
this year, it went to 31.
31. So Hocus Pocus and Nightmare are both on tonight on Freeform.
Yes, Nightmare's on now. It started at 7:10.
Yeah, so you're
And then Hocus Pocus is on, I think, at 8:30 or 8:50, something. It's on afterwards. But don't worry because I looked. Hocus Pocus
worry.
is on, I think, 18 or 19 times.
Yay.
19 days. Not to mention, there's a huge event on the 20th. Saturday, October 20th, is the 25th anniversary Halloween bash of Hocus Pocus on Freeform.
It's a reunion special.
It is.
And some of the original actors from the movie are going to be on this live show. It's going to. The only one they're not sure, like this, it's like Sarah Jessica Parker is scheduled, Kathy and Jimmy is scheduled, and they're saying, and maybe Bette Midler.
Maybe.
So I'm hoping, because 25 is big. I mean, that's a big anniversary.
That's huge. I mean, it's a
milestone.
milestone anniversary. So I think it's really cool that they're doing that for the show. And also, so they're going to rerun the bash. The bash is going to be on that day starting at 8:15. And there's going to be a costume contest on TV with Sharon and Kelly Osbourne are judging it.
So they're having a whole
There's
special
a whole
for
big,
Hocus
a whole big
Pocus.
thing. And then they're going to replay the bash throughout the rest of the month. And then on Halloween Day, they're going to start early in the morning. They're going to run Hocus Pocus and then the Halloween bash back to back throughout the whole day of Halloween as a marathon.
Yeah.
On Freeform.
Yeah, so I know that being that it's the anniversary year, there's a whole lot of Hocus Pocus going on in Freeform.
There is.
You know, for those of you who are fans of it, like myself.
And speaking of anniversaries, we forgot something.
We did?
Today is a huge anniversary.
Oh, it is.
Today, 47 years ago, the Magic Kingdom opened. 36 years ago today, Epcot opened.
Yeah.
I can't believe we forgot it.
We didn't forget it.
Yeah, we didn't. I meant to bring it up right now. Actually, I saw
So
somebody say it. I forgot.
speaking of anniversaries, yes. So,
And then we got Mickey's 90th coming up in a couple of weeks. Well,
in
couple
November.
months. Yeah, no.
and then
Yeah,
Mickey's
before we
90th
start.
is going to be celebrated all year
All
round.
year starts then, and it's a party for the year.
And then we were talking about the Hocus Pocus and the Freeform 31 days or nights of Halloween. Well, we at the Main Street Mouse are also doing 31 days of Halloween, and this is actually something that I've been doing since 2013. I want to say.
That would have been the first.
And what that means. Okay, our first is we are going to have something Halloween-ish, an article every day.
Spooky or about
We had one
Halloween,
at 5 o'clock go out today that he actually kicked off with was.
I never
I know. I'm like, you're writing. He wrote about the singing bus in the Haunted Mansion. So he wrote about who they are and a little bit of history with that.
what the character is supposed to be. If
So.
there's not always a backstory, but there's always a name. There's always something little about each character. But mostly I wrote Thor Croft. I said it wrong. He's one of my favorites, and so that's why whenever I see the singing bus, I always think of him first.
And he's the bus that people confuse as Walt Disney. The
He's
one
the
that's
bus
broken,
that's broken,
and his head's over
right.
to the side.
And you might know him if you didn't read my article. He was actually also the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Yes.
From Frosted Flakes. He also sang You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
Yes.
You could also see him during Happily Ever After. You hear him, I'm sorry. When the castle Friends Forever.
You know, when he says that's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for. That's his voice that's singing that part. He's also in many other attractions. He's in the Tiki Room. He's Fritz, the German bird.
You're giving away everything on your article.
So
Go back and read the 5 o'clock article about the singing bus. There's all kinds of information. But our staff is trying to pitch in and come up with something Halloween-ish to put out every day of the month. So
it doesn't necessarily mean spooky. It could just be.
It could be a Halloween craft. It could be a Halloween recipe. It could be something about
urban
a
legends.
spooky ride. I really wish that we could. Back in the day, I think the first year we did the 31 Days of Halloween, we talked about Disney urban legends. And that was before everybody everybody was correcting each other and, you're wrong about this, you're wrong about that. I mean, I would like to be able to do something like that again, like the urban legends, because I think that stuff is really cool and fascinating.
I think it's really cool.
So maybe we'll throw something like that together. I don't know.
Some of it's not urban legends, some of it's just fact of what happened.
Well, there's a lot of things that, people are, some people still think some of that stuff is true and it's not.
No.
Like Walt and the cryogenic.
He's under pirates. He's still sitting
there. Yeah.
Him and Davy Jones are sitting there together.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of stories that some people actually believe are true.
I meant the monkeys, Davy Jones.
Oh, I loved Davy Jones. The monkeys one. The one with the squid.
The Daydream Believer.
I did. Now you make me sad. All right, so maybe we'll come up with something like that too. You'll have to stay tuned.
My opinion is sometimes we get offended about everything in society nowadays.
Oh Jesus, don't do that.
And no, I'm just saying that sometimes things that aren't offensive, you just take them for the meaning they're written in.
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
It's all in fun.
Like if we happen to put out, because I know Corey helped with the ghost stories. And
Corey
stuff,
makes them up though.
The urban legends and stuff last time. And you got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. Like with some of the stories. It's just in good fun. It not.
Just like when we used to do the that guy articles.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy articles. We had to stop them because people were getting offended, and we didn't mean it as offensive. We just meant. She called me. I was one of those guys in the article. I was backpack guy. That my backpack was on my back, and I hit people with it, and I apologized, and I kept going. And I mean, there's just certain things that it's who you are or who you know, and it's just life.
Yeah, I would really like to be able
to
do the "Don't Be That Guy" articles again. Maybe we'll see.
There is the Ranger brought the one about the real human skull at Disneyland's Pirates.
Yeah, because we watched for that.
Yeah, it's been there because it was cheaper to buy cadaver bodies at the time than to have a skeleton made to put in there, so they left
Lord.
more.
Yeah. Okay, so that's awful. Anyway, so watch for our Halloween articles this month because they'll be fun, and it's actually kind of fun for us to do a theme and give us something to focus on and to write about.
In November, we should do like the 30 days of turkey.
turkey
recipes.
Turkey recipes. And remember, like when you were a kid and you would trace your hand on a piece of paper and make the turkey.
And I gotta put mouse ears on the thumb.
Put mouse ears on the thumb and make turkey picture. Maybe not. I don't.
This is Crafts 101.
Yeah, I don't think we could come up with 30 days of Thanksgiving.
Have you never watched Christmas Story? He talks about all the different recipes for
the turkey stuff.
Turkey casserole, turkey. And we could do those 30 days of turkey recipes.
Maybe.
It would work. I'm just saying.
So.
Plus, I like to eat.
Somebody wants to know what is that guy article. Go.
Oh, you don't know.
Go on our site and search "Don't Be That Guy" at Disney. There's a lot of articles that I used to write about different guys at Disney that you don't want to be.
And we actually started the articles back in Michigan, correct? Wasn't the first one in Michigan?
Oh, yeah.
And then once we moved here, we started seeing more things that were like, this is a good article. And it's just about don't be the guy that's 8 foot tall and puts your kid on your shoulders and has a camera in front of the view during fireworks.
Actually, the first "Don't Be That Guy" article was "Don't Be That Guy" in Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
So
that's right.
Yeah.
They're just kind of they're honestly they are written in good fun, but they're also kind of checking certain people. Like
kind of.
Maybe you didn't realize you did this.
Maybe the reason that somebody got offended is because they felt a little too they can relate a little too much to that guy.
I'm that guy and I'm gonna do this. My weekend.
No, it's funny though because a backpack guy was one of the guys who, somebody with a pull backpack and didn't watch where they were going and just would knock people out of line and hit them with their backpack.
Or what about the guy who don't be that guy who lets their kid go to the bathroom right in the middle of everybody else?
Oh yeah, there's that too. There's a lot of yucky guys, but yeah, and I used to yell at him, I'm like, don't be that guy, because he always hit me with his backpack.
Every time I'm in the Haunted Mansion and I do the spiel, she's like, don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
I always have to be that guy.
So.
Yes, Valerie, we are annual pass holders.
Annual pass holders. Yes, we
are.
live like 15 minutes from Walt Disney World.
Yep.
So, okay, I think that's it. Oh, and then everybody who was laughing at my Jack Skellington dancing Jack last week. I found some
Obviously,
more,
he's not here this week.
Yeah, he's in the other room. But I found more Jack stuff if you're interested. If you have a Five Below by you, I should really get endorsements from these people.
I know, I start emailing them for you to
They
talk
have
about
Jack socks at Five Below.
I thought you got those at Walgreens.
No, Walgreens was more expensive than the ones
Oh.
at Five Below. So they have stuff at Walgreens, but they have them at Five Below too. And let's see. And then the new Jack ears had come out, and these have like the little top hat, and then they have like the little veil. This is really cute.
Very fancy.
Fancy. These are new this year. And since we're talking Hocus Pocus and Nightmare, if you follow our shop, Lost Princess Apparel, we got this new print in. It's called Jack is Back, and these are the leggings.
Guess who's back?
And we have it in a dress and a baseball shirt too, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it might be out of the baseball, but we can get them.
And then we have solid black Jacks too.
Jack faces.
Jack faces. And this is at lostprincessapparel.com.
And these are just inspired. They're not exact replicas.
And then these leggings match my Hocus Pocus dress.
Which I told her to wear, but she won't do it.
But you can get Hocus Pocus leggings and dresses. And it has the Sanderson sisters.
Really cute.
It has
pictures
the
of them.
book. It has Binks the cat. And then it says, I put a spell on you.
And then it's got the mop, the broom. Does it have the vacuum?
I don't know if it has a vacuum.
I saw the mop and the broom. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
if
got
it
a
has
mop and a
vacuum.
broom.
Little ghosts in the background.
But this is really, really cute and affordable. So Lost Princess Apparel, we have it. We have a Facebook page, and of course there's a website, and we have a shopping group.
And every time Michelle wears it to the park, we get bombarded with questions about where
Yes, and somebody asked about my shirt. This is actually not a shirt. This is a dress.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's on there as well. So I think that's it.
So are we done?
I think we're done.
You guys want us to be done?
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
blame you. So anyway, so if you're watching us on Facebook, most likely you already follow us, but just in case you don't, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Main Street Mouse. You can follow us on Twitter at Main Street Mouse. And on YouTube, please subscribe, get notifications at The Main ST Mouse. That's our YouTube page. We upload videos every week, and if you click on notifications, you'll get notified when we do put a video up that Michelle usually loads. So you can go watch that for us. And if you want to follow Michelle, you can follow her on Instagram at CinderShella4. That's CinderShella4. It's a little play on words. On Instagram, or follow myself, TMSM_Avenger on Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it every week. We're going to try to get it done a little bit quicker now. The new season started with television and things like that.
we don't want to hold you up.
And Hocus Pocus is on 50 minutes, and I want to get all my stuff put away so I can.
But again, we have stuff coming up this week, tomorrow, Wednesday. And we're gonna be. I'm hoping to be able to put stuff on our Instagram stories, and maybe do some Facebook Live. So make sure that you follow in both places.
Yes.
And I will do my best to get more fun stuff out to you this week.
And we will, she did say we were going to do a contest this week. So all of you who asked about a contest, there will be a contest this week.
So watch for it.
Watch for it, do what it says, and then we will announce the winner. Don't forget, next Tuesday. We're not going to be live next Monday. It will be next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, our usual time. So we'll see you guys then, right?
Okay, thank you. Have a great week.
Thanks
for
guys.
watching.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.